Andre, light them up.
Up in my head, and I can't seem to crawl out. The hurt my legs, I never have another fall down. I like the cold ground.
I may look comfortable, but I'm very uncomfortable. Life requires you to be uncomfortable in order to get to that next level in your life. Think about it. I like going to the gym. If I steady go to the gym and lift a comfortable weight, I won't make any progression in the gym. But if I go to the gym and get a little bit uncomfortable and I put a little bit more weight on that bar, I make progress. And you can put that in every aspect of life. Say you want to talk to that girl. You're gonna have to get a little bit uncomfortable. You're gonna maybe have to go up to her and talk to her, cold approach. You might have to, spit a little bit of game, which can be uncomfortable sometimes. You might have to talk to her when, you're at the grocery store. That can be uncomfortable. Life requires you to be uncomfortable in order to get to that next phase. I used to be the type to just live life comfortable. And I noticed when I decide to live life that way, I'm never satisfied. I'm never excited for tomorrow. I'm always just, living the same 6 months over and over when I'm living life comfortable. But when I get a little bit uncomfortable, when I start doing things that I don't normally do, when I start living life in a way that I don't normally live life, when I step outside that box, that circle, I start to see the progress that I'm making. When I'm retaining my energy, when I'm retaining my semen, it's uncomfortable. But I realize the amount of things that I am gaining from doing the uncomfortable. When I go to the gym and lift heavier weights, it's uncomfortable. But I realize the amount of, muscles I'm gaining. You get me? When I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable. Progress is uncomfortable. You may feel as if, it's not right for you. You may feel like, it's too hard. It don't feel good. You may feel that way. But that's how you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel like, it's too much. That's how you're supposed to feel. You're supposed to feel overwhelmed sometimes. But the beauty of life is you always gonna get through it. The hard times don't last forever. It's only temporary. Nothing hard lasts forever, bro. In order to have good days, you have to have bad days. In order to make progress, you have to make sacrifices. That's what a lot of us have to understand, especially as men, bro. We men. Think about it. You ain't gonna get nothing living life on easy mode as a man. Maybe as a woman you can get a pass. As a woman, man, you can be comfortable and still get a lot of the things that you want out of life. But as a man, bro, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to step out of that comfort zone. We don't get shit handed to us, man. Nothing gets handed to us. You have to go earn every little bit of everything that you want. And that should motivate you a little bit. It motivates me. I wouldn't be, I don't think I would be the person I am today if I didn't get a little bit uncomfortable. My life has changed drastically for the better. And I put that all towards me, my mental, and me understanding what it takes in order to get to the next level in life. You know? And you may feel a little bit uncomfortable right now. You know, you on this journey with me. We both doing hard things together. Let that shit motivate you, bro. Understand that, you know, this life thing doesn't go on forever. And a lot of people, they say, oh man, we're gonna die anyways. Why make all the progress? Why make all the sacrifices? Why make life hard when, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we gonna die and it won't matter? Because you know, if you plan on having kids, man, you may die, but you still live long. You still live through your kids. You feel me? I plan on having kids, and I'm making the sacrifices that I have to make sure my kids are straight. That's what I look at. It's not all about me. You know, everything ain't all about me. You know, once you start living, not, you know, everything is not all about you. You gotta think about the things around you too, and the things that you can create. You can create life, man. And do you want to create a life that you know is just struggling? Hell no, man. I wanna work hard to make sure the life that I bring into this earth is straight. I want to make sure they good. You know, it's not all about me. You feel me? That's why I like to get uncomfortable. That's why I like to make the sacrifices that I make. That's why I like to live life, you know, taking the risk that I take, because it's not just for me. It's for the people around me, and it's for the people that I leave on this earth when I leave, you know? And all that takes is being uncomfortable, having resilience, you know? Being a man, bro, it's not an easy task. But that is why I like being a man. It's not easy, but you get some sort of satisfaction when you achieve something, because it's not put on a silver plate for you. You know? That's my perspective on that, man. So to you, if you're going through uncomfortable times, if you're feeling like you're overwhelmed, if you're feeling like, you know, you're struggling and you just can't figure out how to overcome, just know you're going to get through it. It's not going to last forever. And when you do get through it, you learn something. You know, even with failure, bro, like I failed a lot in my life, man. I've been failing all the time, bro. I'm not going to lie, but like they say, man, even when you fail, you still learn something. So it's really not failure, you know. But if you're scared to fail and you don't even try, you don't learn nothing at all. A lot of us, man, we relapse. You know, no matter what it is, alcohol, drugs, retention, we relapse. But all a relapse is learning what triggers you. Now you know what that trigger is. Now you know, now you have to adapt, create that resiliency. You got to adapt. And you got to, you know, now you know what to avoid and what to stay away from in order to succeed on your next go around. You know, you got to fail 1,000 times in order to be successful. And don't be afraid to, you know, fail. Don't be afraid to, you know, get a little uncomfortable. You feel me? I'm 24 years old, man, and I plan on being very well off in the future, in the nearby future. And that's going to take a little bit of uncomfortability. I had got a comment the other day. The guy told me, don't you think you're going a little bit too hard on yourself? Don't you think you should enjoy life and celebrate it? You may be right. Maybe I am going a little bit too hard on myself. Maybe I should enjoy life. Maybe I should just celebrate. Basically, just be comfortable. Nah, bro. Nah. I've done that for years. You know, I've been living a comfortable life for years. I've been celebrating without even achieving nothing for years. It's time for me to. It's time for me to go be hard on myself. It's time for me to, you know, understand that life ain't gonna get handed my way. I'm not gonna be able to celebrate if I don't. If I'm not in a place to where my mental is right, and I feel like my mental can't be right unless I'm doing something right, unless I'm achieving the goals that I want to achieve. I can't achieve the goals that I want to achieve if I'm steady enjoying life, if I'm steady celebrating, man. Sometimes I gotta walk through the fire in order to get to the rank. Nah, sometimes I gotta walk through the fire in order to get to the light. I don't even know that. I don't even know what that saying is, but you get what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes you gotta walk through that fire in order to get to the other side. You know, and I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. You know, I want to be successful, bro, and enjoying life, celebrating, and just, you know, taking it easy ain't gonna get me nowhere. I'm gonna be living the same 6 months every 6 months if I live life comfortable, if I live life not being hard on myself. It's times where I, you know, sit back and enjoy, but it's times where I gotta put my head down and get to work. They go hand in hand. I'm young. I'm capable. My body's capable. I can do pretty much damn near anything as a grown man. This is the time where I need to be in that fire right now. I need to be in that fire. So when I get older, I already did that. I'm already on the other side. You get me? And it's not all that bad, bro. It's just about mindset. Making the hard things fun. That's all it's about, man. And I am enjoying life. Even if I'm being hard on myself, I'm still enjoying the process. And that's all it takes, man. You got to enjoy the process. The process of being uncomfortable. You know? Quick little video, bro. I hope you've been taking care of yourself. I hope you've been taking care of your energy. And I got another one coming very, very soon. I'll see you in the next one. It's the song.
Hold on. Get it, shawty, get it. She want me to come get her. Gonna go 16. Hell yeah. Baby.
Hit her. Nigga real hit her. Yo. 16 go get her. Nigga real hit her.